everyone, it's Izzy from Spoken World Productions, and today I am giving you my top 3 tips on delivering a monologue for auditions. So, the first tip for delivering a monologue for auditions is read your monologue. Make sure when you have decided which monologue you're going to do that you read through it lots of times. Make sure you've got a dictionary or an adult on hand to explain to you words or phrases that you don't quite understand, because it's really important that you know exactly what your character is saying in this monologue. Make sure that you know the journey of the monologue. So, how does the character feel at the start of the monologue? Is it the same as how they feel by the end of the monologue? What emotions come through in this speech? What emotions do you need to play or think about? How are you going to do that? Think about what the character is trying to say. The big question actors often have to ask themselves is, what does my character want? What is their objective? What does your character want in this speech? What are they trying to get and how? My second top tip for delivering monologues is to think about voice. So, think about how your character is going to sound. Often it's best to pick a monologue that is a character that sounds quite similar to how you sound, because it makes it easier for you to think about all the other stuff you have to do, like movement and emotions. But maybe your character speaks a little bit differently from you, in that they might sound slightly more clipped in their tone, or they might speak a bit slower than you, or a little bit faster than you. Make sure that your audience can hear every single word you say. That means your diction, how you pronounce your words, and your projection, how loud you are, needs to be on point, because you are the only person delivering this speech. There's no one else around to help you. So you have to make sure that your audience know exactly what your character is trying to tell them. My third tip for delivering monologues is to think about movement. So you've read the speech, you've thought about the character and their emotional journey, you've thought about what they're saying and what they want, you've thought about how they say it. Now we've got to think about movement. How does your character move? It's good to pick a couple of key movements and stick to them. Try not to wander around the stage like this, unless it's a very specific character choice. Otherwise, it makes you look nervous and like you don't know what you're doing. Stay grounded. That means your feet are firmly on the floor, but you can still move a little. You've got that freedom to maybe step forward or step back or step to the side and step back to the middle. Think about if your character would use their hands a lot, or if their hands are going to be very still down by their sides or behind their backs. See how you can link this to your character's emotional journey. If you're playing quite a shy or sad character, you might want to think about your shoulders coming in and your hands hanging down. If you're playing a very confident or angry character, you might want to think about where you're going to be looking and thinking about that eye contact you can make. And maybe your hands are going to move a bit more or be a bit wider. So all of this, your character's emotional journey, what they want, how they speak, and how they move, are all things that will really help you to build a strong character in a monologue and help your audience to know exactly who you are and what you are going to do. Thank you for tuning into this video, and we hope you're finding our scholarship audition series useful. Audition techniques and formats tend to be quite similar, whether that's auditioning for a scholarship, auditioning for a role in the school play, or even attending a professional audition. So you really can use this material whatever you are auditioning for. If you have a question about anything that we've talked about in the video series, or if you have a request for a video you'd like us to make on certain audition techniques and tips that you want help on, then let us know by dropping a message in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And for more spoken word content, you can follow us on Instagram at spoken_world_productions_TIE. That's spoken_world_productions_TIE.